As a small business owner, I make lots of videos. This particular one, for example, is me interviewing someone else. Now, I don't want to have to pay a video editor to edit all these videos, so I use a platform called Descript. It's Descript. But I want to show you just a few examples of what I do to take a video, a raw video, and edit using AI, and from there just publish it directly to YouTube. Okay, so in this case, for example, this is John Burkholder, my buddy from University of Chicago. And you can see this on LinkedIn. I actually interviewed him and I pushed it out there. It automatically detected when I'm talking and when he's talking. So the platform itself has a video. In this case, it was a link that I sent to John. He came to the room of Descript to be recorded. I was in the same room as well and recorded the whole thing. Put the transcript right here. If I wanted to, I can say remove anything that I don't want. If I just want something to be taken out, I can just take that and delete it. Now, if I don't feel comfortable with the main script here, I'm going to first make a copy and then change the copy as I want. In this case, I'll say, let's make a new composition. That's just going to be a copy of this composition. So duplicate. Here we go. Now I can make all the changes I want with this duplicate, which is a copy of, I already have one of the copy that I was using before. In here, I'm just going to make a lot of changes here. So you can see as I go to different places, it's showing me in those places as to exactly where those events occurred. Let's say I don't want John to be talking at all right now. Let me delete him. So here, if I just play this, it's going to be me talking and then me continue to talk after that. In here, again, there's so many features. I'm not going to go through all of it, but what I want to do is to show you as a small business owner or a department lead, you're lead in a mid-sized organization. If you have these kinds of things, you don't have the budget to do the video editing. You take a tool like this and you start talking to it and tell it what to do. So in this case, for example, it has a feature called Underlord. Let me zoom into that. This is the feature, Underlord. Okay. If I bring up Underlord and tell it that I would like captions and I would like to remove all filler words or everything else, it's just going to go ahead and do it. An even better way to do this thing is ask it for suggestions. So improve this video. Click on that. It's going to come back with all suggestions. And then I can say, yeah, go ahead and make those suggestions. Let me pause and come back here because that takes about a minute or two. This was actually pretty quick. It took about 30 seconds for it to come back. See what it says. Apply automatic multicam to switch between speakers. I like that because it is a 48-minute static split screen. Add chapter markers at the major topic shifts. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Add scene boundaries at each topic shift. That's the kind of stuff that if you give to a video editor, it takes at least a few $100s, if not $1,000 to make all these changes. Here, this expert system, an AI in this case, is telling you all these different things, is saying, well, I can do all these things for you. Do you want me to do it? Now, I'm going to say, let's do a few first ones, not everything. So I'm going to say execute 1, 2, 4. Okay. See over here, I said execute first 4 things in here, not everything. And I'm going to say go. Let's talk about it. So again, this is AI within the video editing system that you're telling what to do. Very much like you're telling a human, a video editor, what to do, or asking the video editor, what do you suggest? And then after he or she comes back, you say, yes, do this, do that, don't do that. We used to pay literally hundreds or thousands of dollars to do all this stuff. And now we have AI doing it. Sometimes one of our guys internally does this as well. Some of these, basically taking the tool and cajoling it and having the human in the loop. But for most of the time, we don't really need that. Whoever is a video producer or the video editor, in this case, me right now, I would just go ahead and go to the system and make all these changes. Okay, so let's do that right now. Might take a minute. Let me pause and come back. It is done. So let's see what it did. First, it's saying over here that I removed filler words, the ums and the uhs and the like and things like that automatically. Okay, I'm going to show you that in the transcript. It added 12 chapter markers automatically, and this kind of stuff is really helpful when you later post it to YouTube, especially for longer videos. 11 scene boundaries created. Same thing. We have a scene that could be an introduction. It could be a topic switch or something like that. It automatically detects that, makes the boundaries. Then you got the automatic multicam, which basically, instead of me and John talking at the same time, it's taking me having it talk and John talk. And these are the kind of things that I would tell the video editor before, do this, do that, or he would show me the different scenarios and I would say, yes, do this or don't do that. That takes a lot of money. And I just prompt AI to make it happen. Let me show you a couple of these things. So you see now it's just John talking in this case. Let me zoom out here a little bit. And here, that's it. Now this is just me talking. So that's the multicam that it took from multicam to single cam basically. You got right here, I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in here. This is where the chapter split is happening. Introduction to something else in this case, right? Currently, I believe it's just going to do a abrupt switch from one to the other, but you can make it change. So, oh, there you go. Actually, that's pretty good. AI did all that stuff. I didn't do it. Where I was talking, then both of us are talking, and then he's talking, right? Pretty cool stuff. What else? The and us. I was telling you that I was going to show you that in the script. So let me show you some of the places here. It shows it basically crossing it out. So let's find one of where it's crossing out. Here it is. And right here. Here it's basically striking through in this case. Same thing here as well. And that word disappears from the actual video. Just disappears. You don't see it like it exists at all. Okay, there's many things like that. It's changed the layout. It understands the speakers. Descript is a tool to use on making this happen. It's going to cost you a couple $100 a year actually to do that. Now there are AI credits, so you do want to plan for that as to how many credits you're going to use. But when I teach business owners or when I teach department leads about these kind of things, power users, that's exactly what I do. That we work together to figure out how much of the budget you would need for the year. Or if you want to do it monthly, that's fine also. And then figure out which tools you use, like Descript or like Whisper or Lovable or things like that. That's the kind of coaching that I do because you want to be prepared for exactly what you will need. And if you still need a human in the loop, what kind of a human? Who do you need to make some of the stuff happen? If you don't want to do it yourself. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be paying thousands of dollars, getting all this stuff done during the year. It's just not worth it, especially as a department lead or small business owner. So lastly, let me show you something. You can export all this stuff. You click on export. There's different options. The option that I usually choose is going to be either local export, get it on my machine, or YouTube directly from here. If you do choose YouTube, it asks you for making the connection the first time if you don't have a connection. And then once you have the connection made one time, you just give it information, title, description, category, tags, and it just pushes it out. Even the thumbnail, you can say, let me upload a thumbnail, or you generate a thumbnail for me, Descript. Lots of image generation stuff available in here as well. So I'm not pitching Descript. I got no affiliation with these guys, but it's a pretty cool tool. Saves you a lot of time, saves me a lot of time for video editing. I think you should check it out. If you need help in understanding exactly how it can work for your specific business, your workflows, reach out to me. That's the kind of one-on-one work coaching that I provide to help other business owners just like me to do these things. You don't have to be spending that much money doing it elsewhere. So good luck. Let me know if you need help. I'm here for you. Talk to you soon.